Often criminals or low-life thugs think that they can get away with whatever they want without reaping consequences. But like in these cases, they do sometimes get instant justice. Number 1. Immediate, unexpected payback. The driver of a high-end sedan, after having come across an excavator, decided to bully its operator for almost no visible reason at all. And just when their attention was diverted, the operator knew exactly how to get back at them, teaching an expensive lesson. Number 2. Much-deserved backlash. No one knows what was going through her mind when she walked up into an electronics store with a bat and started smashing a display TV thinking it was a joke. She even dared to invite passers-by to join her. Within minutes, she got arrested and the deserved backlash that was due. Number 3. Trespasser van torn. Construction workers were busy fixing a road until a hot-headed driver who refused to comply decided to drive until an excavator operator used force and cut the van apart like a hot knife through butter. Number 4. Taunter gets disciplined. As soon as this driver stopped at the red light, this man appeared along with a dog and an ego much bigger than himself, only to start taunting unprovoked. Within a matter of seconds, he got to see the error of his way. Number 5. Cement truck road rage. A cement truck that was heading to a construction site where in the way an SUV driver randomly popped out from the parking lot and blocked the path. Some of the mixing cement immediately got poured out as a result of the sudden halt. Number 6. Peak audacity. The very agenda of every thief or burglar is to choose a spot and make a plan so robust that they can get away with the loot. This thief, who must have gotten so confident, decided to steal a bicycle around a police station. Number 7. Brake-checking fail. A SUV driver, for no apparent reason, decided to test the limits of the preceding vehicle, but suddenly brake-checking him. As he got out to react to continuous honking, he accidentally accelerated his vehicle and hit himself on the head with the car door. Number 8. Protectors line broken. Another group of protesters had blocked a road by barricading unconstitutionally to have their voices heard. Police pickup trucks came breaking their lines moments before apprehending every protester on site. Number 9. Street bully gets owned. Giving short notice to a preceding vehicle, this street bully intentionally scratched his and the innocent bystander's vehicle only to shift the blame. He went so far ahead of himself with the intention of violence. While he was about to leave, witnessing police cars stop him. Number 10. Factory settings restored. This known streamer, being playful, thought it would be a great idea to mess around with a guy much bigger and ripped by taking his cap. Within a matter of seconds, the big guy, while showing restraint, got his property back by disciplining the bully. Number 11. Windy karma. Showing a middle finger to someone might not be the brightest idea. This guy driving a white car angrily shows his middle finger to the driver, recording him, and takes out his phone to record only to lose control of his phone. It slipped out of his grasp and flew out of the window, leaving him stunned as it disappeared out of his hand. Number 12. Pisser's misconduct backfires. This wasted youth thought he would get away with littering the elevator by pissing all over the elevator controls. As a result, the malfunctioning of the elevator stopped the doors from opening, delivering instant karma. Number 13. Cyclist disciplines driver. A van driver and his friends started to bother a cyclist girl numerous times while both stopped at the red light. After having trampled her respect, they drove off with the girl following them and breaking off one of the side mirrors as a payback. Number 14. Views ain't everything. A social media prankster decided it would be another fun experience to prank a senior citizen who at first didn't seem to mind until he called in the cops. It was at this moment they realized that views ain't everything. Number 15. Driver disciplined. The driver either mistakenly or purposely breached the pedestrian lane while waiting for the green light until some of the pedestrians taught him his place by walking over the front car bonnet. Number 16. Soulless protesters detained. These climate activists blocked a public road thinking that by preventing dozens of commuters from getting to their daily routines would have their voices heard. The authorities, however, were kind enough to arrive on the scene and place them all under arrest. Number 17. Annoying protester humbled. Two protesters were blocking the only entrance to the farmer's field when a man repeatedly asked them to steer clear of the way, which they failed to acknowledge. When the saboteur refused to comply, only to get trampled by the horse. Number 18. Reflecting brick. Knowing how weak most glasses are, the perpetrator decides to use a brick to break his way in until the glass not only holds miraculously, but also fights back. Of all the ways this robbery could have gone wrong, this was certainly not the expected outcome. Number 19. Overwhelmed gator strikes back. A small gator that, despite being overwhelmed by the number of people handling and how every part of its body was tied up, still managed to headbutt the trapper. It caught them all by surprise and shattered the sunglasses. Number 20. Annoying TikToker smoked. Seeing this wild goat tied up, this TikToker got too confident in teasing the goat. Despite the goat's movement being limited,
It's trying to headbutt me, bro.
used speed and a sudden jerk to get back at her with a powerful nudge. Number 21. Thieves ambushed. After two branches of Costco had robberies the same day, dozens of cops were waiting outside the back doors of the third, where as soon as thieves came out, they were ambushed. They even had a getaway driver who was the first to go down. Number 22. Backbencher humiliated. Aside from paying exactly no attention in the class, this backbencher was distracting everyone while having a snack. The lecturer, however, responded in the most creative way that humiliated the cheerful perpetrator. Number 23. Kick blowback. Apart from being a nuisance, this drunk guy randomly decided to kick a stray unprovoked as it appeared passing by. The dog didn't have to fight back or respond, as karma took action immediately. Number 24. Aggressive thug downed. A thug unprovokedly resorted to using force against an elderly man at a restaurant and started fleeing after taking away his belongings. The owner, who happened to be a young man, noticed the spectacle and chased and downed the aggressive thug until the cops arrived. Number 25. Blocking climate activists. A large group of climate activists were not only blocking the road, but also crowded the entrances to Citigroup's Tribeca headquarters. In a matter of time, the NYPD started to apprehend them all. Number 26. Fleeing drunk driver takedown. This guy, who after driving drunk caused a terrible accident on the road and was making a run to avoid the consequences. However, one of the bystanders took him down until the cops arrived on the scene to detain him and later slapped with 15 years imprisonment. Number 27. Backfired road rage. This SUV driver, who was looking for an excuse to mess around with a cyclist who was trying to cross the road, got carried away turning on the traffic soon after. It wasn't until a SWAT team surprised them backfiring their road rage on greater footing. Number 28. Parking lane driver. This driver thought of using the parking lane to drive and then proceeded to attempt to cut his way in the middle of the traffic. Within moments, a tailing police was onto him, with him trying to curse and shift the blame. Number 29. Perfectly imperfect heist. Even though this guy figured out how to get in and get out with the loot, he paid exactly no importance and chose the worst possible disguise, which also became the very reason for his downfall. Number 30. Blocking cyclist. This cyclist, for unknown reasons, decided to continuously block the path of a truck driver. Soon after starting to taunt the driver, he lost his balance and crashed on the pavement. Number 31, drive-through prank comeback. These two pranksters thought it would be a good idea to give honking a run at the McDonald's drive-through.
When you're ready.
Throw one.
As a result, got their iced coffee tossed on them. Number 32, snatched from snatcher. The worst thing that could happen to a snatcher on a bike isn't about getting caught or arrested, but losing what they already have. These two snatchers were in for a surprise when the tables turned against them and they got robbed. Number 33, serial thief rehab. Having to rush into a grocery store and steal a bag full of candies, snacks, and energy drinks for months, the store staff and owner decided to lock him in. Initially, the plan was to have him arrested until he broke out, and later the owner decided to meet him, which got him all apologetic. Number 34, drunk tard gets instant justice.
Second Bullshit!
Soon after being rudely interrupted by a shabby drunkard by the police station, the officer was kind enough to take him to bars and immediately slap him with instant justice. Number 35, porch pirate discouraged. This thief must have been returning so frequently that the owner of the property had to set up a motion-activated sprinkler to keep him away. Surprisingly, it worked almost as if the holy water was sprinkled on him. Number 36, burglar surprised. Seeing an almost empty phone shop, this thief was hoping to make a quick in-and-out job by walking in calmly and threatening the counter girl for money. Officers who happened to be around noticed everything in seconds and apprehended the burglar. Number 37, thieving spree robber. This robber thought he was playing a GTA game by targeting an elderly woman, thinking he could easily get away. A motorcyclist quickly chased him down on foot and instantly stopped him. The way how he abandoned the cycle shows even that to have been stolen, presumably from a kid. Number 38, earned face pie. The intentions of this mascot carrying a cake were unknown until this annoying blonde kept on interrupting. It was at this moment that she very much earned the face pie. Number 39, gasoline bath. Seeing a lone man filling up his tank at the gas station, these robbers thought they found the perfect target to collect from. Funny enough, the quick thinking on his part of soaking them in gasoline discouraged him from continuing almost immediately. Number 40, carjacking swiftly thwarted. By blocking the path, these carjackers almost had the upper hand and were successful until the targeted driver's quick thinking not only thwarted their attempt beautifully, but also was able to break free his way out. Number 41, scammer gets instant justice. Two insurance scammers decided to pull off the stunt to play victims of a supposed accident until their very chosen vehicle happened to be an undercover cop. Within seconds, the insurance scammer got the much-deserved justice. Number 42, tripping perfection. This old man who found himself amid an intense police chase didn't just intervene in favor of the cops, but tripped the dangerous suspect with perfection. It was as if he had been prepping his entire life for this moment. Number 43, taken away by karma. Normally karma strikes and leaves, only this time it took away a hasty driver who on a high-speed road tried cutting his way around another car and a trailer truck, only to end up getting ganged up against, broken apart, and taken away. Number 44, robber's attempt disembarked. Three thugs were about to rob a pit stop in Yuma, where as soon as they entered the store with guns drawn, a Marine who happened to be standing by the entrance quickly got involved and thwarted one of them. Two others quickly got away with one apprehended. Number 45, matching arms. This armed robber thought pulling a gun would be enough to rob a grocery store until the guy on the counter too matched his offer. A couple of words and fist exchanges then were enough to cancel him out. Number 46, bunk bed bully. This guy thought he found just the right way to get under the nerves of the guy sleeping until he went too far along and didn't pan out in his favor. The moment of gratification turned into the most instant and severe payback. Number 47, side mirror theft. Halted. Another group of bikers decided to go for a small and much safer bet of getting away with their loot. Little did they know that the owner spotted them through a security camera before rushing out to quickly detain them. Number 48, mirror thief surprise. With no one around to see or react, these mirror thieves thought they could easily get away with the loot until a bystander, presumably the owner, took down the thief at the very last moment. Number 49, disoriented porch pirate. This serial porch pirate thought he could easily get away with another easy grab until a low-level flashbang caught him by surprise. It was at this moment he realized the owner of the package to be a former Marine. Number 50, snatcher taken out. A subway might seem like just the ideal place for a quick snatch and grab with a good chance of getting away. This snatcher thought so too, only his bad luck was that of two officers who happened to be nearby. Number 51, spotted pickpocketer. Another subway thief almost succeeded in getting away after removing a distracted passenger's wallet until a cop spotted his hasty, indecent act and quickly delivered justice. It is almost like everyone standing around also found their wallet to be missing. Number 52, noob burglar interrupted. This armed burglar decided to play the tough guy on a senior citizen driving the cab, not knowing of the police car right behind them. The driver almost turned out to be the perfect victim until officers got suspicious, found, and arrested the burglar. Number 53, highway brake check. For no apparent reason, the driver of this sedan decided to make a sudden check on her brake and paid the ultimate price when a preceding semi-truck packing punch struck and destroyed the rear completely. Number 54, overturned perfume heist. Two greedy thieves who were on an expensive perfume heist spree didn't care about laying low and committing thefts in a row. A large squad of police officers that were tracking chased them down within the store and apprehended. Number 55, Karen gets instant karma. A biker was casually riding on an empty road until Karen not only decided to rebel, but also got in the way. Surely got karma delivered to herself the hard way. Number 56, aggressive driver knockout. A driver, after having to stop abruptly, came out with rage, where instead of trying to help the girl, thought of expressing his anger, until the girl unbelievably knocked him unconscious. Turns out these were actors still fun to watch though. Number 57, getaway plan foiled. A woman and her friends thought it would be a great idea to throw eggs at an ex's house and water his car. As they quickly got back into their vehicle to escape, karma boldly struck them. Number 58, unexpected outcome. This guy thought he found the perfect way to mess around with his pal by taking out one of the chair legs. Little did he know that his target had his weight balanced with him, having himself pushed for the fall. Number 59, instant self-inflicted justice. This driver got so impatient while being caught up in the rush hour that he got this wild idea to use the opposing side of the road to take over. Moments later, he was pulled over by a police squad car. Number 61, driver with arrogance. This driver, for reasons unknown, started to show the finger to the biker rider for no reason at all as he sped up to return his dropped wallet. Though the driver instantly changed into a thankful behavior, the biker also found his phone and decided to toss it to the ground to discipline him. Number 62, change of mind. Despite having police petrol moving next to him, this driver changed his mind and abruptly diverted his route by tailgating and instantly putting himself in trouble. Number 63, unruly cyclist. A cyclist who blocked the path of a vehicle and started to taunt the driver soon after was delivered with an instant justice, which happened to be caught on his GoPro camera. Number 64, playing victim gone wrong. A scooter owner decided to play the victim of an accident by carefully placing his scooter down and getting into the act of seeing an oncoming car. To his bad luck, there wasn't just this camera that recorded the entire framing attempt, but also a police car nearby that witnessed and immediately took action. Number 65, bike thief taken down. Just when this bike thief had the impression of having gotten away with stealing a bicycle, the rightful owner came charging and caught him by surprise. The guilty release of his crime was smart enough to not reciprocate. That's all for this video. Which one of these instant justice moments was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Until next time, goodbye.